All right, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, tis infrared. We are at the new project, the town. I have some guests with me. Some guys on my server. We have muiic, also known as Do You Dare. Say hello.
Hiya.
We have xjokerhdx. Say hello.
Hello.
We have Hydra. Say hello.
Hey guys.
And we have Doc M77. Say hello, Doc.
Hey guys.
All right, now, as you guys know, we started developing the transport system from the Spleef Arena all the way to the new island, or not, the new town. And it's a long ride. It's like 3.5 minutes on the minecarts. When you first saw this room that I'm in right now, it was nothing. It was just the tracks and a hole. Well, through the efforts of muiic and I, we went ahead and cleared this out, and we've made it much more presentable, and it kind of fits in the theme of the new town. The new town is more of a Roman / Greek / Egyptian feel. I don't know. Desert. Let's just put it that way. Desert, sand, and shit. I think that explains it. So you want to go ahead and take over on this area, muiic, and kind of explain what we've done?
Sure. Well, basically the first thing, it was just the two railways ending up here, and we used the mod, which is Minecart Mania, to make like it easy to get on and get off. So you have like this obsidian here, which will boost you off after a few seconds. So it's basically the same as in Spleef Town, but we wanted to make it more that it fitted in into the whole team we have on. So this is like the rival area, and that's the point. The point where we started is on the other side, and yeah, we basically did the inside and then did the outside. I don't know if you want to do that, Infra.
Yeah. Well, this is pretty simple. It looks like we're underground in kind of a tomb-like area, but the outside is what's more impressive because it was made to look. I was originally going to make two split stairways, and then in the very center I was going to do a sculpture kind of thing with water and lava. Well, that didn't go over so well because apparently I suffer from a illness called I'm an anal asshole, and for some reason nothing is good enough for me. So I scrapped that and said, fuck it, what's your idea, muiic? And this is what he has. It looks like a ruin of some sort. It's like everything's collapsed onto it, kind of broken and in shambles. I really like this. I mean, the overhang. This was all done by muiic and I, based on muiic's idea. Everything is just destroyed looking. So, looks pretty neat, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. When I first came here, it reminded me of that strange area of World of Warcraft. I don't know anything about the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew that from a few videos on YouTube. So that's what it reminded me of, this ruined area here. Pretty epic.
And I think right here is Scott's doghouse that has no dogs in it because Butcher killed them all. World Edit, please fix that so we don't kill tamed animals. I mean, it's not that big of a deal because we can spawn them, but it kind of defeats the purpose because I know that I gain an attachment. Like, I have a dog at the Spleef Arena. His name is Fluffy McFlufferson, and he is the Spleef Town mascot. If he were to die, I don't know what I would do. Yeah, at least it's not made of snow.
Tell me about it.
Damn it, Joker killed my dog.
If Arnold would die, I would go crazy.
Alright, so the next project, this is something that I think everybody on the servers contributed with. I wanted to outline the entire town in a wall. You can see it in the distance. Let's go ahead and kind of walk over here and look at this wall. This is fucking massive. This took myself, muiic, Sensasapukaduka, I don't know his damn name, AC Elite, Doc, Joker, fucking everybody. It took everybody. Countless hours to do this, even with World Edit, because a lot of the straightaways are so monotonous and so easy to do that World Edit, we just kind of just threw it in there. But all the curves and all the like torches and shit on the side. This is all done by hand. It's still not done yet. The towers need to be finished. But let me go ahead and take you. Actually, this should be good. Let me go to the top of this. All right, I'm at the very top, and you can see not a lot's loading, but it's a long ass wall. The towers need to be finished, each one of them. I think I want muiic to do them because he already designed one of them that looks really, really good.
Which one? Where?
I'm going to it now.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, this one I like because you can go to the top of it. Has multiple levels to it, but you can go to the top and kind of look off, so it looks more fitting to the wall.
I haven't added the stairs yet, though. But...
Well, it'll come. So yeah, this is long. I don't know exactly how long it is. It goes completely around the town, and the town's big. And I don't want to ruin the town. I don't just want to go ahead and clear cut it and make it all flat. I think that's a big mistake if we wanted to have some sort of a theme. I would much rather keep as much of the land looking natural and building with it and around it and incorporate it into how we make our structures, as opposed to, you know, like the Spleef Arena. The Spleef Arena, we literally went to an area, we made a gigantic flat area with World Edit, and then we started building on that and expanding flat as needed. I think that kind of made it a little bit more boring. Of course, it looks more modern, but, you know, whatever. So yes, this goes all the way around. I'm going to eventually... Actually, I'll probably do that soon. Hydra had an idea of making a roller coaster or something that goes around the wall, so we can kind of see how long it is. Yeah, anything that involves coasters and riding and just looking at scenery, it's Hydra, pure Hydra. So yeah, I'll probably do this because I want to time it. I want to make a coaster and see how long it takes us to go around all of this, because it's not completely straight. It goes up and around and curves, and it's very odd.
This is a cool view. If you stand at my position and look over to that amazing temple-like structure over there.
Oh yeah, let's go show this off.
So epic.
This is the first thing that I think that was built on this in this town. Felleran. You guys hear me talk a lot about this guy. Fel is an Australian. He only plays for what seems like 5 minutes a day, and whenever he does, he will double everybody's work. Like, most things that'll take me like an hour to make will take him 30 seconds, and it always looks fantastic. This is... I don't know exactly what to call this. It had lava going down these pillars. It doesn't right now. I don't know if it was removed or if I fucked something up and took away the lava with a drain command. Who knows? There's so many options. But this looks really cool. I don't believe he's finished with it. I don't know. What would you call this area, guys?
I would call it the Temple of the Gods, and you see this in pictures where you have like a circle here with chairs, and you'll see the different gods sitting around it, like a council type of deal. That's
Yeah.
what I see when I look at this building.
It's like a creeper temple. If you look from here, he has some hidden faces up there. You know, look up. It's a creeper face.
Yeah, it kind of does. I don't know if that was intentional or just a coincidence. You know, if we're going to have the kind of Temple of the Gods, then I need to find a way to... I want mannequins. Not add fucking mannequins that I can skin, damn it. I want to be able to, like, add mannequins of people instead of... Like, xXplosive has in the pixel art area, he made a completely to scale, like, three-dimensional version of his skin, which is him in, I think, like an alligator suit or something. I want to be able to have mannequins around that I can put armor on for display purposes and kind of make museums and stuff like that. I would love that. But for some reason, you know, that hasn't been added yet. And that's something that I want, damn it. Okay. Somebody was going to say something. What were you going to say?
Arena.
One more thing, and
nothing
then
much.
we'll unveil the arena. I think this is Explosive who made this. People, start putting signs on your shit out front of it. Made by blah. It is blah. So I know for video purposes. All right. This is, I think, what Doc said it was. This is a Roman villa. Is that what you said it was?
Yeah, looks
Okay.
totally like this. The inside and the outside. When I spotted it, actually here in Germany, we got some of those which are left from the Romans, and when I was back in school, we visited the site and checked it out, and that's basically the layout of those houses, with an atrium inside. Yeah, really epic. I like it.
Yeah, I think Explosive made this, and if Explosive made it, then
He did.
yeah, then it makes sense. Explosive always does good stuff. I love that kid.
He had to move this house though. We started on building the arena, and when we did it, we noticed that his house was like 1 block from the outer wall.
Yeah, I came on today, and now I'm gonna go over to the arena. I came on today, and I came on to all except for the very top area. The rest was already built by muiic and Steven. Did anybody else help with it, or was it just you two?
Just us two. We were the only one on.
All right, we need to. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done with this. This is completely and totally under construction. You built in a secret. What's the secret? Show me. Show me. I won't tell.
No, we built it in secret.
Oh, you built it in
Because
secret.
no one. Yeah.
Yeah, something this large,
It was.
keeping it secret.
No, but it was like.
It looks
out
like
of
a
nothing, it
goddamn
was here.
UFO.
No, but it
a
was funny.
goddamn
It was
UFO.
like.
Look at it. It's like a dark version of the Enterprise or something. It's like.
No, we had like theonyxtiger building on his house out there, and he went like AFK for like an hour, and when he came back, this was here.
Yeah, we can build fast because of World Edit. I love that. The automatic cylinders so we can get shapes going, height, width, all that wonderful stuff. The only thing that's been added to this since last night is I added another floor to it. And this is a pain in the dick. It's going to have stairs that go up to the edge, and then after that, there's another rim that's going around it with sandstone. That's going to be going up above this, and we're going to make archways and levels and more lighting because mobs spawn all in this son of a bitch. Like all down here, there's a bunch of torches. You see them? Doesn't help worth a damn. There's mobs that spawn on this constantly.
It helped before you made like the third floor.
Yeah, the third floor kind of killed it, but it looks so much cooler with 3 floors. There is one thing I want to do, which is on the bottom floor. Kind of clear out a section above it, like add. How can I explain this? You know those like where the emperor or the king or the royal
Like
family,
a skybox.
well, kind of like a skybox, but just an area that's flat by itself. There's nothing above it, so it's going to be cut out. So, and then have like the VIP area, yeah, like with thrones and stuff there.
Well, you can do that like above a gate, and you have
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
that
Hydra.
seat. And when like gladiators, yeah, exactly. When when the gladiators fight and the emperor doesn't like it, he thumbs up so they can live, and if he thumbs down, they get killed.
Yeah, that's what I want, and we'll make Steven make a really, really, really long and annoying redstone wire that does a thumbs up or thumbs down. I wonder if he can actually make it animated. Who knows?
You could probably
Well, you
make
can
it
make,
so
like-
it's, you see the thumbs up in the torches on a wall or something.
I hope he does something like that because it'll make his head explode trying to figure it out, and I love that. Whenever I give him a project that he hasn't done, such as the scoreboard for the Spleef Arena, he invented that. So watching him build it was hysterical because it's like, does this work? No, son of a bitch.
No, but I think it
Yeah.
would be kind
know
of
that.
like. I think it would be more like his face project. I don't know if you saw that video
No, I
with the
haven't yet.
different faces. It'll probably just be just like that, where you just turn on a switch and the thumbs up lights up, or you hit the other switch and the thumbs down lights up. It shouldn't be that hard
Yeah,
for
that's
him.
cool. Infrared, did you walk through the gate, to give the viewers the impression? Because for me that was really impressive when I first came across that building, and I like walked into the gate and it was like, whoa, people, show, fight.
I like the
Yeah.
gate that
We-
kind of comes down here. The
What
wooden
we
part
should
here
do, we should
above
like...
me.
Yeah, the gating was just a tryout for me. I wanted to try if it
It fits,
I
it
could add
works.
the gates. But what we can do, we can like put we do like one main gate, and above the gate is the main area, like in the Roman arenas. And we should add like traps and stuff. Maybe a monster spawner underneath the arena with like mob elevators bringing mobs in the arena itself, so you have like players and mobs fighting too.
I would like
Do I
that
know that
more
right?
if it was under a controlled situation. Once Craft Book updates it to where we get the mob spawner signs, and we can add it completely to a redstone wiring, then I would like that a little bit more, because then we can toggle it and have this entire area filled with pressure plates that people stand on, and just mobs keep spawning and spawning and spawning.
You can do well. You can do that, but you can trigger it by having like a pressure plate opening a steel door in a waiting area for the mobs, like see it in some of Evo's mob spawners and separators. When you
Yeah,
trigger
but the only
pressure plate,
downside-
this door will open.
Yeah, the only downside to that is you don't get ghasts, you don't get zombie pigmen, you don't get giants, and I would love the variety of that, to constantly have shit spawning randomly, or even have a box wired up to where like the VIPs can select what spawns and how many of them. Like, they jump on a switch and they spawn 5 giant zombies. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
well,
we
Creatures
could
should be
have
cool too,
gladiator
fighting
games.
ogres and
Yeah, gladiator games for server spots. How about that? Give your blood for a spot on the server.
Yes, you must kill this giant zombie with only a stick, and then you can join the server.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's about it. That's on the in the new town. We got to populate it. I just invited some more people onto the server. So if you're one of the few, please respond. I need your log or your Minecraft name. Just need to keep building. Got a lot of room. This is a gigantic town, so we got a lot of areas to cover. Yeah, it's a pretty big project. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how it evolves. I loved watching the Spleef Town over the first day, the second day, and then like after a month, you couldn't even recognize it. It was just so different. It was amazing.
yeah, we have to add like a lot of buildings and then connect them with like roads and build in these small spots that haven't been used, because if you see like small Roman towns, it's like every single open spot that's been used for a building or something
Yeah.
else. So we have to like fill in the empty spots that are left over after a long time of building.
Yeah. But there has to be a real geometrical order to it. That's also important for antique Romanesque, cities and towns. It has to be strictly in order. Roman was all about order.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
now I'm jumping on Air Dragon's jumping kind of experiment he made for me. Everybody knows on the server that all I do is jump. And it's a joke in my videos. And for a while, why do you just keep jumping? Well, it's a habit, and it's something that is very, very hard to break. So Air Dragon, with that in mind, designed me a kind of an obstacle course. I have a few ideas of what I want to do as far as a contest goes. I'm thinking, because I keep procrastinating, that's going to be like the 400 subscriber video, my next contest, because it was going to be like 200 and then 250, and then it shot past that too fast, and then I was like 300, then it shot past that too fast. So 400, I have something planned.
Hopefully, because in one of my videos I advertised for your damn 300 subscriber special and
I
it never
know.
took place.
And well, here's the thing: I was looking at it, and then all of a sudden, like, I go to record it, and I'm at like 340, and I'm like, shit, that was delayed.
Doesn't matter. So hopefully there will be a 400 subscriber special, but I'm quite sure.
Yeah, you've got a lot of towers to edit. It's huge, dude. It really is.
Yeah, we built it like how many? Yesterday we built it like 3 to 4 hours, and then I walked like on the place where we weren't or haven't built it yet, and we weren't even halfway yet. So.
And I finished it last night with Sambaruka Tuka Chuku, whatever the fuck his name is, and AC Elite, who I don't know if he was as much help as he was. I prefer Sambaruka Duka Juku. That just sounds better. Just rolls off the tongue a lot easier than Sen. I'm okay. Phonetics don't work with me, sir. What's his face? AC Elite. I don't know if he was more trouble than good, because every few seconds he would go AFK right in the center of where we're building. So I killed him like 10 times last night. Just by building on top of him with World Edit, I would spawn shit right on him so he would suffocate and die. That made the time fly by a lot faster, because then I was always looking forward to the next time I could kill him.
Yeah. So cool. I think that was the desert area here, or is there something else infrared? Do you have something else?
No, there's really nothing else yet. I've got a bunch of ideas for like the outside area, because as you can see, it's kind of, this wasn't all sand. I had to use World Edit for the most of it. But on the outside area, I want to just add some more stuff to it, some defense stuff and some traps and shit like that, but that'll be all. Anybody have anything else they want to add, say, any ideas they have for the new town at all?
Well, we could make like a few different, how do you call it? The different places where you build, like you have one rich quarters in the
districts.
Town.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, district. And have like a war district as well, with like barracks and archery and stuff.
Crazy thought. Let's make a coaster.
Oh wow, really? That's original too. Yeah, we should make one. Do you want to be in charge of the one that follows the wall? Do you want to build that one?
Okay,
sure. You guys are gonna need to help me with like the entrance and stuff, how to make that.
How about
the rail itself? Yeah, I'll do that.
How about setting a rule, like every new area we try to build something in, Hydra has to make a coaster.
Yeah, server rule. In order for the area to be complete, it must have the final touch, which is Hydra and his coaster.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up here. It was a lot of fun, a lot of new things that are going on in the server that hopefully the subscribers like. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Everybody say bye.
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 Alright, take care. Alright, guys. Yeah, I know I ended the video, but just dawned on me and the rest of us, we need a name for the town. So, we are coming to you, the faithful and loyal subscribers. What do you think the town should be named? I'm not going to... I will acknowledge and laugh at anything that's funny, but something that would fit the theme and sound kind of cool. I was going to name it Infratopia, but then I was like, no, because I don't want to seem so self-absorbed. But Phoenix Bay, that's a possibility. Who knows? But guys, send something. Give us. You can do a video response. You can send a private message to me. You can put a comment in. Whatever. Just go ahead. Let us know, and hopefully I have something in a few days because I need to name this. Thank you for watching, and take care.